So how's everybody feeling tonight? All right? I would say unusually excited. Hey, we're the Ranch House Swing Band. We're glad to be here. Anybody here from Texas, by the way? Are they? Okay, we have to ask you guys to leave. The rest of y'all can stay. How many folks that are here that are not from Texas think there's too many songs about the state of Texas? We got to go along with that, and that's why a friend of ours named Roberto O'Malley from the Radio Ranch wrote this song for us. It's called There's Too Many Songs About Texas.
Well, I stopped at a roadhouse in Texas, a little place called Hamburger Dean's. Well, I went up to the jukebox to play me a truck driving song. You'll never believe what I seen. Why, there was nothing but songs about Texas, from A1 to Z93. And as I put my quarter back in my pocket, it became apparent to me. Now there's just too many songs about Texas. Can you tell me why should it be? Songwriters are hung up on Texas, either Texas or old Tennessee. Now there's just too many songs about Texas. You hear them all over the place. There's too many songs about Texas. Oh, Texas, get out of my face. Now I was waltzing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz when an old friend I happened to spy. He yelled at me, "Hey, buddy, you're doing it all wrong." And I stopped waltzing and I asked him why. He said, "You ought to be waltzing across Texas." And he ran up to the fiddle playing man. Said, "If you're gonna play that fiddle, you got to have some Texas in the band." Now there's just too many songs about Texas. Can you tell me why should it be? Songwriters are hung up on Texas, either Texas or old Tennessee. Now there's just too many songs about Texas, from the Yellow Rose to the Rose of San Antonio. There's too many songs about Texas. Oh, Texas, won't you leave me alone?
Texas fiddle man.
El Paso, Abilene, from Houston up to Dallas, and every place in between. Does Fort Worth ever cross my mind? Well, sure it does, you bet. They say, remember the Alamo? Well, how can I forget? There's just too many songs about Texas. You hear them wherever you go, across the Red River Valley, or across the Brazos Sueto. Now there's just too many songs about Texas. You hear them all over the place. Deep in the heart of Texas, you can see miles and miles of Texas. There's just too many songs about Texas. So Texas, get out of my face. Thank you.
Thank you so much. There's too many songs about Texas.